Okay, I just went on like a 17-minute rant about this, and I need to like sum it up. Life is coming from you, not at you, okay? And I'm gonna put this in the most simplest terms ever. As an example, say when you're having a really great day, great things keep happening. Like when I get up at the gym, when I get up for the gym at 4 a.m. and I get there and I have a fire-ass workout and then I go to school, the rest of my day is good. No one can stop me. Nobody. I am unstoppable, okay? But when I wake up 20 minutes before I have to get to school and I'm in a rush and my hair doesn't feel that great and, you know, I have to rewear the same t-shirt I wore yesterday, which it doesn't stink, but it's like I was in a rush to find my clothes, I immediately start off the day like that. And so, not that it was horrible or bad, not to characterize it like that, but it wasn't great. And so the rest of my day is just not going to be great. It's not going to be horrible, just not great, you know? And so that's my example. You know, that's what I mean by life comes from you, not at you, you know? What I believed about that day, you know, say, oh my God, that's just a great thing that's happening. I'm so happy. You know, great thing. Just like, I'm unstoppable. Okay? The rest of the day, I will be unstoppable because that one thing that my mindset not only determined how I view things and how I framed things, but it also, it put those situations out there. And I guess when you're put into a situation, it's not so, oh, well, this happened and I'm going to control how everything else goes and I'm going to control what situation I put in. No. We're put in situations, but how we deal with it, how the mindset that we go about with it, the mindset that we go about in that situation fuels those beliefs. So it's this inward to outward, then we react to the outward. Okay, I'm trying to word this as simply as possible because a lot of people don't understand it, and I understand it, and I learned it. There's this internal thing that happens, which then fuels everything on the outside, and then we react to everything on the outside, which then further pushes that belief inside back outside. So, say you start the day with affirmations. I believe I'm beautiful. I believe I can find people that I love and make great connections, and then boom, you went about the day with that mindset and things start to pop up, little small quote-unquote coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. That's bullshit, okay? Things on the outside, and then it's like, oh my gosh, well, that's awesome. And then we react to that thing that happened on the outside, which then further fuels that belief of, oh my God, I can make great connections, I can meet great people. And then so we're constantly being fueled. That belief is being fueled. Do not turn around and pull me over. Girl. Oh my God, are we so serious? I'm going 40. I'm going the speed limit. Nah, he's not gonna turn around because it'd be kind of pointless because I could have turned right now. Anyways, so yeah. It's like that internal shift happens. That better not be a call. That shift on the inside happens, which then fuels the outside, you know, that came from inside of us. And then we see that thing on the outside and we're like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So then we breathe it back in and it's back inside of us and it's fueling that belief inside of us, and then we push it back out and it's just recycling. But if we have a you know, a more negative and not really productive or beneficial mindset about something, like an insecurity of ours. We have an insecurity. And then we project it outside, you know, through our energy, we project it outside, which then we'll be put in a situation that fuels that belief. Say, I don't know, I'll use myself as an example. Being anxious. Stop. Is it that car? No. Okay. An insecurity I have, which I'm gonna be dead honest about. is not feeling feminine enough to date guys. You know? Just how I am in general when it comes to dating. Is that Steven? That is Steven. Okay, I'm gonna finish this video really, really quickly. I can't see shit because my brightness is on so low. That's just an insecurity that I have, is not feeling girly enough or whatever, okay? And so that belief put me in a situation earlier, okay? There was this beautiful woman. She was beautiful. I admired her, okay? Like, when I admire someone at the gym, I will go up and I will go talk to them. One, because if they've got like a fire-ass workout going on and they're taking a break or something, I'll go ask them because I need help, you know? I'll ask about their form, and also I just want to talk to them because they seem lovely. And after all those talks, I always leave feeling great, you know? I love to tell a girl, you're doing great. Like, you are doing awesome. You look great. All that, okay? And I know when people come ask me for help, I like to help people. So, you know, I'm sure someone else helping me leaves them with a nice feeling as well. And also, I give them compliments, so I hope that would make them feel good. Anyways, so I really admire this woman, and I thought she was so beautiful, and she just had a fire fig going on. She had a nice ass back. She had tattoos, like all the whole thing going on. Okay, and I love that for her, and I admire that, and I admire her energy. Like, I kind of just picked up on something, whatever. And I was I saw this guy that I kind of found attractive. I wasn't gonna approach because I low-key I'm so done going up to people at the gym, like guys specifically, because that's why I switched from my last 2 gyms. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that no more. The gym is for me to work out, not a social spot for me. Not a social spot, okay? I'm not hanging out with people from there. And I kind of found him attractive or whatever, and I considered going up to him, but I was like, let me do my workout. And I also didn't know how old he was, and not even gonna try. And before I had like gotten dead set on not going up to him, I was doing my workout, and I look up, oh my God. And I guess this is kind of hard for me to admit, but he went up to that girl that I was like, that I found so, like, that I admired so much. And I was like, damn. For a second, I thought, why not me? But then again, I don't know what the context was. I don't know if they know each other already. There's so many things that could have been into that. But my mind immediately went to, why not me, you know? And for a second, I had to reframe it and think about, dude, you just saw this beautiful woman that you admire, that you find so beautiful, divine feminine, okay? And I struggle with my own femininity. And then this guy that you find attractive goes up to that exact person who you found, like, out of all the women in the gym, that specific girl, and goes up to her. That wasn't just like a coincidence. That wasn't just, no, that was meant to happen. That was meant for me to see. The 2 people that I saw, they were talking, they were interacting. And sometimes we're in people's lives to be lessons for them, or, you know, people are in our lives to be lessons for us. I believe that was supposed to happen so that I could get, you know, a little bit of a check. And I thought, okay, what could I be learning from this? You know, instead of, oh, woe is me, I'm gonna wallow in my sorrow and be sad and insecure. I was like, no, this has happened because the exact thing that I was insecure about, I projected outward, and then I had this belief and it went out, and then I reacted to that, and it reaffirmed that inside of me. And that's the whole process. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. If you believe something, life comes from into you. So it's like life happens through this filter that's in you. And so then it goes out. And then you experience that stuff, and then you're refeeding it into the filter. Like your eyes see it, and it goes back in, and then you project it back out through your energy, and then you see that thing and it reaffirms it. And beliefs will reaffirm and reaffirm and reaffirm. That's why lessons happen, because so a lesson will repeat until you learn it. A lesson will repeat until you learn from it and change. And that's happened with a lot of my friendships. I get really distant really fast. I've got like these 2-week friendships. Someone said that and I was like, oh, I tend to do that. And that's something that keeps happening. It happens a lot. And it reaffirms this belief that I'm bad at having friends. So then, I project that belief out there, and I'll go to make a new friend. And then, our little 2-week friendship, and then I get distant, and I see that happen. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm bad at having friends. And then I project that back out. And it's a cycle. And that's what my point is, that life comes from you, not at you. Yeah, it comes back to you when you're, feeding it back through the filter, but it comes back at you, but it originally came from you, and it always does. And I just wanted to have a little TED talk about that, about life comes from you, not at you. And that was my example. And I need to get more organized with these videos. And I really have to pee. So I'm going to go and upload this. And yeah.